Hi, Lucia here from allformoms.com, where I help moms have a healthy relationship with food and their body with our mindset and body coaching program. And in today's training video, I wanted to share with you my tips on how not to gain weight over the holidays. It took me nearly 20 years to figure out how to achieve this because of my binge eating. And after being balanced and maintaining my weight for the last 6 years, I have finally been able to have my 5-week holiday without gaining any weight at all. Apparently, an average person gains around half a kilo to kilo per day while they are on their vacation. In a week, it could amount to 3 to 7 kilos of extra weight, which is equivalent to extra 500 to 1000 calories per day. I think a little bit of weight gain, 1 to 2 kilos, can be expected, and it's perfectly natural. Those couple of kilos will not make much difference. All of your clothes will fit the same and they will come off as soon as you come home and go back to your normal routine. And this is exactly where I have been lingering in the last few years, just maintaining my weight, and when I would go away I would just gain a kilo or two, but as soon as I would come back, normally my weight would return to its set point. However, this was the first time that I was able to go away for a really long time and not gain any weight at all. So I wanted to share with you my 10 tips on how I did it and how you can achieve the same. And here's my tip number 1. Don't give yourself false hope that you're going to lose weight on vacation. You can relax a little bit, you have worked really hard and you deserve to have a rest and have a good time. These are the times that you get to spend with your family and friends eating exotic food that you would normally not eat at home. What is the point of going on holidays if you are not going to enjoy yourself? So forget about weight loss. Being on holidays is not the same as having your usual routine at home, so have fun in moderation. And my tip number 2 is don't plan to start a diet after your holidays. If you are planning to go on a diet after your holidays, you are likely to gain a lot more weight. You are going to feel like you need to pig out and eat as much as you can because afterwards you are going to deprive yourself. This all or nothing thinking often leads to a cycle of overeating and then starving yourself. Forget about being perfect or completely out of control. Create flexible, achievable rules for yourself to stay on track. And instead, choose balanced nutrition over dieting. And here is my tip number 3. Just because you're on holidays, it doesn't mean that you have to overindulge in everything that you see. Yes, there will be lots of delicious food to choose from. You might be eating out most of the time and you will be tempted with lots of sweets and high-calorie foods and alcohol. However, just because it's available, it doesn't mean that you have to overindulge on them like there is no tomorrow. If you normally have a reasonably balanced diet where you treat yourself regularly, then that is exactly what you can do while you're on holidays. But if you have been dieting and restricting yourself to lose weight, then you are most likely to let loose and go wild during your vacation. And that is why it is so important to create lifestyle changes that are sustainable any day of the year, rather than restricting and then overeating on the holidays. It is better to eat consistently to maintain balance and allow the body to feel nourished and satisfied most of the time. A good rule of thumb is allow approximately 2 to 3 hours for digestion, don't go longer than 4 hours between meals, which also means not skipping meals. Eat 1 big plate of food half filled with veggies or salad and fill the rest with protein, carbs and fats instead of going for second helping. And you can share your food to be able to taste and try lots of different things like the local exotic foods. And my tip number 4 is eat a small snack before a party or a celebration. If you are planning to eat out for a special occasion or if you are invited to a party, make sure you have something small before you go. If you are hungry, you are more likely to just jump on whatever comes your way because you won't be able to think clearly to make better choices. A good snack would be something with high fiber, protein and healthy fats. You could have a small bowl of fruit with some Greek yogurt and chia seeds, or some veggie sticks with some hummus and walnuts. And my tip number 5 is make it count. When you are on a celebration, there are so many foods to choose from. And if you have been depriving yourself, you will probably feel like you need to eat everything. It is important to shift that mindset and just remind yourself you are free to choose all of your favorites, but you don't need to eat absolutely everything. What I usually do is I ask myself, is this choice really worth it? Which means that I will only eat it if it's my absolute favorite or if it looks really, really delicious. For example, I like hot chips, but they are not really my favorite, so I wouldn't indulge in them just because they are there. However, I really love sweet potato chips, so if they were on the menu, I would definitely have some. Another example would be sweets. I really love my sweets, but probably my favorites would be chocolate lava cake, tiramisu, creme brulee or ice cream. But unless I see these on a menu or something similar, the rest probably wouldn't be worth it. Now let's talk about my tip number 6, which is position yourself far away from the food. If you're at a party or at a buffet restaurant, make sure you position yourself as far as possible away from the food. The closer you are to the food, the easier it is to get tempted. Try and position yourself further away, and after you have finished your meal, focus on making conversations and having fun. And my tip number 7 is drink lots of water. Drink at least 2 liters of water every day or more if you are active. This will help you slow down your eating and keep you hydrated, especially if you are drinking lots of coffee, alcohol, juices and other high-calorie beverages. You will also need more water because of the climate change and jet lag if you are traveling. And my tip number 8 is be sensible with alcohol and soft drinks. Don't let the liquids fool you. Even if you are watching what you eat and you are being active, drinking large amounts of alcohol and soft drinks can pile on a lot of weight during your holidays. If you are going to drink anything else other than water, make some flexible rules for yourself about how much, what and when you will drink. Soft drinks are really high in sugar, and if you drink diet drinks, they are really bad for you because of artificial sweeteners. So if you feel like a cold drink with some flavor, you're better off mixing some sparkling water with some fresh lime or lemon and adding any kind of other fruits like pears, apples, grapes, strawberries and some fresh mint. However, if these are not available, you can also mix some sparkling water with some freshly squeezed juice and ice. And try and stay away from the cocktails, which are really high in sugar and sometimes fat, and often double or triple the amount of alcohol in just one drink. If you are somewhere hot, you can have some vodka with ice, sparkling water, freshly squeezed lime, and a splash of cranberry juice. Alternatively, you can also dilute your white wine with some sparkling water, which will help you drink less and also stay hydrated. And if you are somewhere cold, my favorite go-to drink would be red wine, which is at least high in antioxidants. So I shared my tips with you in regards to food and drinks. Now let's talk about exercise. Tip number 9, pack your trainers and workout gear. If you are only going on a short getaway, then there is no need to worry about this. However, if you are going for a week or longer, make sure that you are ready for some action. It is hard to get motivated to work out even when we are at home, let alone when we are on our holidays. However, if we have our workout gear and trainers with us, we can't use that as an excuse for not doing it. My rule of thumb is, if I'm going on a holiday for a week, I allow myself to have a rest from my training. However, this doesn't mean that I can't be active. And if I'm staying longer than a week, then I get right back into it so I don't lose too much fitness. And this brings me to my last tip, tip number 10, which is walk everywhere and stay active. Now, when you have your workout clothes and shoes, it is time to get active. I'm not saying that you need to go hiking and swimming all day every day. It is also important to relax and rest. However, being active with your family, doing things you enjoy, will make your holiday more fun. And as a bonus, you will increase your energy and the endorphins from exercise will motivate you to do more. Did you notice the less you do, the less you feel like doing? Every day that you spend lying around doing nothing, the less motivated you will be to move. Other than sunbaking, napping and eating, choose activities that will require you to move your body every day a little bit. Instead of catching a cab or a bus, make sure you explore your surroundings or the shops on foot. Get the kids involved, they will love you for it. Play hide and seek, or chase them, or have a race, or kick the ball around. If you feel extra motivated, you can do a 40-minute workout at a lower intensity or a 20-minute workout at a higher intensity. You can go for a walk, run, use the local gym, or work out at home using YouTube videos. There are a ton of free workout videos that you can choose from. I have also posted some high-intensity workouts on my channel, which you can find if you search for my name, Lucia Vera Cruz, on YouTube. And that's it for my top 10 tips on how not to gain weight over the holidays. However, if you are still anxious about your holidays and you worry about overeating and binge eating, you can check out the next training video that I have prepared for you with a link just below this one. Here I talk about more strategies on how to overcome emotional and binge eating if that is what you are struggling with. You will also be able to schedule a free strategy call with me where we can have a chat about your situation. And that's us for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked today's training, give me a thumbs up. You can also subscribe to my channel for more helpful tips on how to have a healthy relationship with food and your body. Thanks again, have a great day, and I hope to see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more training videos on how to overcome emotional eating and achieve balance forever.